Welcome back to another episode of Down in the 216, hosted by your boy Will here, man. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today as we get into another interesting video topic? Now look, so today we got a video that I've been meaning to bring to you guys. I know we really haven't had a lot of Cavs topics. Y'all know we is Down in the 216, so we talk about Cavs. We can talk about some Guardians if y'all request it. You know, the Guardians is playing right now, so maybe we do like a little mid-season update. But, you know, Cavs, Browns mostly is what we going to get on this channel. But Cavs are going to be a little bit, and then like maybe 5% Guardians. But it's going to be probably like 75 Browns, 20 Cavs, and 5% Guardians, though. But, anyways, to get to the point that I'm making, I wanted to come and talk about this team and this Cavs team. They had a pretty disappointing loss. And a pretty disappointing exit, despite winning 64 games and having one of, the best years in Cleveland had, especially the best year without LeBron. Still suffering the same result, losing in the second round to a underdog opponent, a very disappointing loss. It's no sugarcoating that. The expectations was at least if you would have lost to the Knicks in the conference finals, we would have been disappointed. Let's be real. So the fact that we lost to the Pacers, I still think it's kind of bad. I know they did take the Thunder to Game 7, and Darius Garland was injured. He did have, that toe injury. But I say that to say the main reason I wanted to bring this video to you guys is that I think the biggest weakness and the biggest flaw, and I don't see the Cavs being serious, to be honest with you guys, as long as Jarrett Allen is a starter on this team. And I'm going to give you guys a couple reasons why I think Jarrett Allen shouldn't be a starter. And I don't want to come to here and always be a little bit negative or hot take. I respect and got love for all our players in the city. I hope everybody does well. But I'm going to just be honest with you guys. I don't want to come on here and lie or always, give a biased opinion. I'm going to be real. I think Jarrett Allen is one of the most overrated centers in the league. I think he's not a starter. I don't think he's at least a starter in a playoff game. I think he's shown in multiple scenarios that he just don't got that dog in him. He played like a little girl a little bit. And I'm not saying that like to try to disrespect him or to call him, but that's literally what my observation would be. I think that Jarrett Allen plays very timid. He don't play like he's 7 foot. He play like he must 6'1". And I'm not even 6'1". So, and let's go back down memory lane of why I feel like Jarrett Allen is a problem. I'm going to go through here, and I'm actually probably throw up and bring up some stats along the way. But if you even go through it, he's going to play good on a Tuesday, on a Thursday in Utah. On a random day where nobody's paying attention, Jarrett Allen will go get you 20 and 15. Jarrett Allen will have one of those games, and that's one of the biggest problems that we have with seeing him is he gives you that false sense of hope. But he doesn't have the mental capacity to overcome a big game. And that's the biggest problem with him. I think he's mentally soft. And I think he's shown that he's mentally soft in a lot of different scenarios. And I'm not saying that to down him. Like I said, I'm just being real with y'all. Let's go back down memory lane. We had to play the Knicks. After the Knicks series, the Cavs got completely out physical. Mitchell Robinson completely outplayed Jarrett Allen, made him completely unplayable. And after the playoff series, Jarrett Allen said, "Yeah, I think the spot was too bright, the lights was too bright." So, nigga, you was scared. That's what he just said. He said he was scared. He literally admit that he was scared. This is a guy that got pushed to the ground by Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. I don't think This video is sponsored by Detrimental Figures, my brand here. As y'all see, some of the quality of my recent work. You get a signature tag on it as well. We make and really emphasize quality over quantity. So, we try to take and make sure we use the best materials to come up with our shirts and the best designs. Make sure y'all following us on Instagram, Detrimental Figures. So y'all can also get the description down below and hit the link for a shirt. Everything I drop is limited edition. So unfortunately, this shirt is sold out. I don't have any more, but I have different things coming up similar to it. So keep in mind, and I'll keep you guys updated with some of my new stuff throughout these videos coming up. I'm to push my little sister to the ground. Not to mention, He came back the next season against the Orlando Magic. After saying the lights was too bright, he got hurt in the ribs and he quit. Everybody on the team said he was capable of playing with this rib injury against the Boston Celtics. He didn't want to play. Not only does he have to be 100% healthy, he has to actually want to go out there. So now we get to this season. Jarrett Allen plays great. First half of the season, why? No expectations. Second half of the season, people adjust for the Cavs. We are now the number 1 seed. All our games are serious. His rebounds dropped 2 a game. Why does that happen, y'all? Please, somebody tell me, why does that happen? Why does Jarrett Allen average his lowest rebounds on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, all on primetime days? He's scared of the moment. You cannot have somebody that's going to pussyfoot around when stuff gets serious. And that's exactly what he does. If you know he's going, you got to give up on him, man. I'm sorry. I hate to be that one that says it, but he got to go. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be able to get some value for Jarrett Allen. And if you're going to be able to get some value for him, he's not a playoff caliber guy that can be a serious starter on the team. He's a good role player in the playoffs, but he cannot be a starting, relied on center because he's an offensive liability. He's a role player. He is just pump fakes because he gets all of these rim running dunks and then he's grabbing boards because he's doing his job as a center. But he's really, anybody on the Cavs would have been in that scenario. You know what I'm saying? Miles Turner. We could go Harkenstein. We could go down the list of how many centers would have been better than Jarrett Allen in this scenario, really. But he's playing good because of the role that he's in. He's not actually good. And I'll die on that take. I don't think he's better than Daniel Gafford. I don't think he's better than Isaiah Harkenstein. I don't think he's better than Khalil Ware. I don't think he's better than Vucevic. I don't think he's better. We could go down the list. We could just start naming starting centers. I don't really think he's better than Brook Lopez. Being real with y'all. Because when we talk about a playoff scenario, he cannot be relied upon offensively. He turns into a liability. His defense isn't that good. Jokic still giving him the two-step work. And not to mention, it comes down to your heart, man. This is a guy who refused to play with a rib injury, y'all. A rib injury in the freaking playoffs. Not to mention, when these guys refuse to play, it's not like they're the only person not playing. It be multiple people hurt. And y'all just, come on. Everybody got to, suck it up, man. This, I don't know, man. Somebody got to come get us together. Don not talking to them enough. Because it just don't make sense. But Darius did play, and he had a serious toe injury, so we're going to give him his flowers for that. But I don't know. I just feel like it's real. I've got to my point with Jarrett Allen. He had 2 rebounds in a serious Game 4 in Indiana. 2-1. Got to get it. 2 rebounds, Jarrett Allen. 4 points. That's an all-star? Who was he guarding? Miles Turner? Think about who Jarrett Allen's been cooked by in the playoffs. Miles Turner, Mitch Robb, and Mo Wagner. That's what we talking about right now. He gotta go. I ain't never been so out on the player. I don't think he's better than Timothy Mozgov. He gotta go. He just don't fit right now with this team, man. I think he's too much of a defensive liability. Offensive liability, excuse me. But, he's a good rim protector here and there. He's a good role player. I think he's an extremely great role player. But anything outside of that, no. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel. I'm not trying to be, like I said, too hard on them. I'm just being honest with y'all, being real with y'all, man. It's your boy Will. I'm out.